Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, it's Super Simple Sunday. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you're here, and I am so glad that you have decided to spend a portion of your day with me. We all have so many things to do, but you made a choice to be here, and I am so thankful. And thank you so much for the positive way that you support my channel, the positive comments, sharing my videos, watching my videos to the end. All of that helps to support the growth of my channel. Today is Super Simple Sunday, but that doesn't mean that what we're going to be making will be so simple that you can't use it, and it'll be so simple that it's not gorgeous. Because we combine both on this channel. We're going to combine the simple with the beautiful. And here is today's beautifully simple project. I'm going to give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here is today's awesome Super Simple Sunday project. I made it with an 8 by 11 3/4 inch piece of scrap, but it is so practical and yet so beautiful. This is a flip top all-in-one. So what we have here, we have a pocket right here where you can place a gift card, cash, whatever it is you want to place in here. Then I have just a little message here, but this opens. And so what we have at the top, we have a place for a note, or you can add a photograph. I have a nice little sentiment piece here. And then in our pocket, I have another journaling spot or photo spot and another journaling spot or photo spot. But I placed this in just to show you that we can put our gift cards or cash in this pocket. But then I thought, well, it's cute, so I'm going to leave it. But this is so simple. And the beauty of this is if you wanted to, you can actually seal this and mail it, because this size is mailable in the USPS system. Now, I don't know about outside of the US, but in the US postal system, this size is mailable. So you would simply need to place a label on top, make sure you've secured it very well at the bottom, put some postage on it, and you can mail it. It is a complete all-in-one. So here is what we're going to need to make it, and I am pretty sure that you guys are going to love today's Super Simple Sunday craft. So we are going to need 2 mat pieces. I have one piece that measures 3.5 by 5.25, and then I have one piece that measures 3.25 by 5. And then I have a 3x4 Project Life card. And I used this size because I wanted to make sure that a gift card of some type would fit in that pocket and still show at the top. So I went with 3x4, but you can use any size that you want. Then I have a piece of beautiful Prima scrap paper that measures 8 by 11 3/4. Now, I'll tell you how I came to have a beautiful piece of scrap this large, because have you ever been in the grocery store and you've looked at something and you know that's what you should be getting? You think you have your hand on it. You even check out with it. And you get home and it's not what you had your eyes on. Same thing happened here. I had this piece of 12 by 12 and I was scoring it, and I knew exactly where I should have been scoring. And I was looking at where I thought I was supposed to be scoring. But when I scored in the wrong spot. So I decided, okay, I'll just turn this into scrap, because it wasn't going to be possible for me to erase out the score and still have this work out for me. You know, these things happen, and we just have to roll with the punches when they do. So I have a piece that measures 8 by 11 3/4. I have my scoreboard out. On the 8-inch side, we're going to make a score at 1/2 inch and at 4.25. Then we're going to rotate it to the 11 3/4 inch side. We're going to score at 1/2 inch and at 6.25. And then we're going to fold and burnish all of our scores. And then wherever we have our fold, we're going to angle in on both sides of that score mark and notch out. So we have a fold here. We have folds here, so we need to remove this corner piece right there. Then we have a fold here, and we're going to notch out on both sides. So then I'm going to take my glue and we're going to take this piece that is closest to this edge flap. We'll glue it in place and then we'll glue these side panels down as well. So let's fold those over. Get that nice and stuck. And this is what your piece should look like so far. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger blade and just cut across, starting here at the middle. I'll cut across. If you feel better about placing it in your scoreboard, you can do that as well. But here's what I'm going to do. I am just going to drag my blade across like that, so that this will fold over. And then I'll just fold it over to move it. And then I'm just going to angle in just a little bit on this piece because we do want this to be able to fold over without the two hitting. And then I'm going to fold it over like this because I want to see if I have any sticking out. And I do. So I am just going to trim away that overhang from where I fold it. And then I'll notch in just a little bit here at the bottom. Then I'll do the same thing on the top end. I have a little overhang when I do my fold over. So that's all I'm doing is I remove that little bit of overhang. So now that we have it like this, we are going to take this piece and fold it over. But when I fold it over, I want to fold it over so that I can flip that back. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take my ruler and right there in the corner, and then however far down you want to come is totally up to you, but I'm just going to make a score. And now I can take this piece and I can fold it over like that. I'm going to take my glue and do a stick on this. Fold that over, get it nice and stuck. And now we have our piece like this. We are going to take this piece here at the bottom, that little tab. Let's add some glue to it. And then we're going to add some glue to this edge here so that we can fold over and get it stuck. So getting our body from an 8 by 11 3/4 inch piece is so simple. Now we're going to go ahead and put down our elements. So here at the top, I'm going to take my mat that measures 5 by 3 1/4, and I am going to use my tape runner. Add some tape. We're going to take this and we will center it like that. And then this one should slide in our pocket. But if it doesn't, if it's giving you any resistance, then I am just going to take my trimmer and I will trim off 1/4 inch. So let's go ahead and put that in. Now you can see that we have a fit. It's a little too close to the line for me, so I'm also going to trim down just a little bit here. So I am going to trim it from 5 1/4 to 5 1/8. And so now I have a really good fit. So that is how we make our adjustments. Even though we pre-measured and pre-cut, if you notice that it's not fitting, you just make the necessary adjustments. So now that we have it like this, we are ready to do our decorating. So I have that little card that I'm going to tuck in right there. The paper collection that I'm using is the Painted Floral by Prima. So I'm also using some of the Prima pieces of ephemera to go on this project as well. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to place down something here on the inside. And I like that blue flower, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to add some glue. Get that nice and stuck right there. So then I think I'm going to take this butterfly, add some glue to it, and just make it my decorative element right here. We don't have to do too much. Then I think I'm going to take this flower just to stay in line with that. Add some glue to the back. And we're going to get that nice and stuck, and isn't that pretty? So now I'm going to pull out this piece and I'm going to add just a little something to the bottom. I'm going to take this little flower. I think I'm going to put that at the top. We're going to add that flower right there. Then I'll pull out my little piece here and I'm going to take that little flower spray, add some glue to the back, stick that right at the bottom. And we can tuck that in. Now we can fold that over, and I'm going to take this piece and put it right there on the fold over. Get that nice and straight. And now I'm going to take this piece, which is one of my favorite quotes. It says, "Your worth is not measured by your productivity." And we're going to put it right here on the front. So I am going to just place my glue. And we'll place it right there. And y'all, there we have it. We have this beautiful, super, all-in-one that we're able to add a gift card to, photos, a note, whatever you want to put in it, you're able to do that. Then if you want to mail this in the USPS system, you're able to do that as well, but you will have to seal the bottom to keep it closed. If you're not mailing it, but you want to give it to someone, you wouldn't need an envelope for it, because all you would need to do is maybe add a strip of washi or a sticker to fold over so that this can be opened by the person that you hand it to. If you are mailing this, you do need to seal this here at the bottom, and I would probably add just a little seal here along the side. So if you are mailing this, please make sure that you seal it before you mail it. Otherwise, use an envelope and place it in the envelope if you don't want to put anything sticky on here that might tear when the person opens it. But the effect of this is just absolutely gorgeous. I brought that first one back in so that you can see just how gorgeous these actually are. I'm going to open both of them because I think that they are just so pretty and so useful. That is what my channel is all about. Yes, we're making beautiful things, but we're not just making beautiful things to be crafting. We are making beautiful things that can be useful. Very beautiful things that can very easily be a gift by themselves. Or you can package these and sell them in groups of 2, 3, 4, however many you want to put in that group. And it's such a great feeling, such a sense of accomplishment, and such a sense of pride. And I see it all the time in my comments when you learn how to take a piece of paper and turn it into something gorgeous without needing any type of a cutting system to do it. You are the cutting system. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this project. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.